Dada Sham. A mother is a guiding angel who brings us into this world wrapped in her comforting arms, provides us with the best that she can, strengthens us when we feel low, shows us the correct path when we are lost, and millions of things which are in perfect power. The most selfless kind of love is a mother's love. Well, there is something that makes it the most special too. As we all know, a mother's relation with the child will always be 9 months more than that of anyone else. Before we start, I would like to wish Dada a very happy Mother's Day and Didi too a very happy Mother's Day for inspiring us and guiding us for everything in life. With this, I would like to invite all the beautiful mothers for the very special Mother's Day program presented by Gurukul. All goddesses in the presentation are manifestations of various strengths and attributes which also define all mothers.
Durga Ma. Durga is perhaps one of the most well-known manifestations of Shakti. She is the representation of feminine power in the universe. Lakshmi Ma. Lakshmi is the famous goddess of wealth, abundance and fertility. Her Vahana is the owl and also the white elephant Airavat. Saraswati Ma. Saraswati is the goddess of wisdom, music and learning. Her Vahana or vehicle is the swan or goose. Kali Ma. Kali is the fierce representation of Shakti, also known as the destroyer. She is an incarnation of Parvati Durga. A goddess, human or an animal. It is a mother's love that stands out from the rest, क्योंकि माँ तो माँ होती है.
Our mother makes our life simpler and full of love. Let's make her feel special today with a special act of love. So here we go. Let's begin our beautiful day. First up, we have Diksha who will be reciting the Gayatri Mantra, followed by Arushi who will be reciting Asatoma.
Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Dada Sham.
Dada Shyam. Asatoma Sadagamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you Diksha and Arushi for reciting the mantras so beautifully with so much of clarity. And up next we have Ashna and Tanya, the two sisters, who will be putting up a play based on Yashomati Maiya and Krishna ji.
Dada Sham, this dance is dedicated to all the mothers.
Thank you, Ashna and Tanya, for the wonderfully coordinated play. Up next, we have Riddhi, who will be singing a song in Sindhi.
Dada Sham. Guru Mat Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Tere Charanon mein Swami meri koti pranam. First, I would like to wish Dada and Didi Krishna a very happy Mother's Day. And I would also like to wish my mother a very happy Mother's Day because she has always helped and supported me. I would like to dedicate this poetry to her. Munji amar, muke kete khir pyaryo, प्यार मजाती गोद वियारियो कुश्ती हर हर मुडे निहारियो मिंजी अमर पंड कने जे दिको खादम कै खनी ते छाती लातम प्यार मजाते भाकुर पातम मिंजी अमर निंड फिटे मुँह जडे थी पई कै सुमारियो लोली दे छड़े न मुखे केड़ावे मुंजी अमर वड्डी जड़ी मां वड्डी थींदस सुख सवे मां तोखे ॾींदस तोते पंहिंजो साह छॾींदस मुंजी अमर Dada Sham.
Thank you, Riddhi, for the very lovely song that you just sung. Up next, we have Paridhi, who will be showing us how she made her Mother's Day special.
Hello everyone, Dada Sham. Today I'm going to make a lemonade for mom. Yes, we am. First, we need a glass of water, lemon juice, then soy, then milk, and soy and honey. Ready? Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much, Paridhi, for all those little efforts that you did put in. I hope you did make your Mother's Day even more special. Up next, we have Tanisha, who has prepared a dance performance for all of us to watch.
जैसे गर्मी में ठंडा
so much, Tanisha, for the very beautiful performance. We all loved it. Up next, we have Shlok, who will be singing a song with his mother.
Dada Sham everyone, my name is Shlok Ambani. Today I'm going to sing a song with my mother. It's Mother's Day.
Dada Sham everyone. Let's begin.
Okay.
तू मेरा दिल, तू मेरी जान.
Oh, I love you, Mummy.
तू मासूम, तू शैतान.
But you love me, Mummy.
तू मेरा दिल, तू मेरी जान.
Oh, I love you, Mummy.
तू मासूम, तू शैतान.
But you love me, Mummy.
यूं तो है तू नन्हा सा, है मगर गुरु सबका, और इसी शरारत से
दिल जिगर हूँ सबका.
Thank you so much, Shlok. That was indeed a very cute performance. So up next, we have Peher, who will be showing us how she surprised her mother on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day comes every year. I every year make a card. I shall do something more. How about making a refreshing drink for my mother? I think that's cool. So let's get started. Now I'm ready with my apron to make the drink. So now to make the drink we need mint leaves, lemon, a glass and Sprite. So now first we are gonna put some mint leaves in the glass and lemon slices. Now we are gonna squeeze it together. Now that we have squeezed it together, let's add the Sprite. Now that we have put the Sprite, let's mix it. Now that the drink is ready, let's surprise my mother. Mama, this is for you. A very happy Mother's Day. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Thank you so much, Peher. I love you too, my baby.
Thank you so much, Peher, for the wonderful surprise. Up next, we have Yashvi, who will be performing for her mother. Thank you so much, Yashvi, for that very sweet performance. I'd once again like to thank all the kids and the parents for their wonderful performances. We are indeed blessed, for we have with us someone who is like a mother to us, someone so dear to all of us, and even more dear to our beloved Dada. She's our very own Didi Krishna Kumari. When Didi Krishna was 3 years old, she came to visit Dada with her parents. When it was time to leave, She started crying that she would not leave Dada. Dada asked her parents if he could keep her with himself, and the parents agreed. From that day, Dada became Didi Krishna's mother and father. Dada Jashan would also call Didi Krishna his mother. Didi is truly Dada's gift to all of us. Happy Mother's Day, dearest Didi. Thank you for being you. We welcome you to share with us your inspiring words.
My very, very, very sweet children. Today, let me request you, just for a few seconds, let's all close our eyes wherever you're sitting. Okay? Just for a few seconds, close your eyes and think of the person. Which person who's always there to take care of you, who helps you to do your homework, who clears the mess after you have finished playing with your toys, who wipes your tears, to whom you run to in every need, on whom you can always, always, always depend. Who is that person? Who? Now open your eyes and answer, who is that person? Yes, it is our mother. And today we have gathered together to celebrate Mother's Day. So on that day, we must appreciate our mothers for all that they do for us. They take care of us. They ensure our health, our happiness. They fulfill our every need. Sometimes, don't you throw up tantrums? Sometimes, you even speak rudely to your mothers. But still, they continue to love you. They continue to shower their love on you, to look after you. Sometimes, Mama too scolds you. But why? Because she wants the very, very best for you. Do you know, we all learn speaking at the age of 1. When we are 1 year old, we start learning to speak. And which is the first word that a child utters? That word is not taught to the child, but spontaneously the child utters the word Ma. Why? Because the child shares a very, very, very special bond with the mother. The mother knows the needs of the child even before the child asks for them. You all must have experienced that sometimes. You must have just thought to yourself, I wish today Mom prepares my most yummy dish. And surely you will find it served right in front of you for lunch. Isn't it? The mother can read your thoughts. She can understand all that you need. She will never, never fail you. So great is the glory of the mother. So great is the love of a mother for her child. It is so selfless. It is so unconditional. It keeps flowing and it wants nothing for itself. Isn't it? Let me tell you a very sweet story, a short story. There was a small boy and he meets with an accident and he becomes unconscious. He is rushed to the hospital and the doctors, when they see his condition, they are sure that he will not last. He is here as a guest just for a short while. They immediately call the mother and the family members. And the mother comes rushing to the hospital and she requests the doctor, please let me in. But the doctors say no. We do not want to disturb the child. Even a small disturbance, it can affect the child's life. And in any case, the child is unconscious. The child will not recognize you. And the mother, with tears in her eyes, again pleads to the doctors, please let me go. And the doctors, seeing her sincerity, seeing the depths of her emotion, they say, please, you go. And slowly, slowly, slowly she tiptoes into the room and she goes and sits just near the child on a chair. And what does she do? She takes her gentle, her warm, her loving hand and she places it on the child's head. And the moment the child feels the gentle, the loving touch of the mother, the child immediately responds, Ma, I knew you would come. And the mother knew that the child will surely recover. She nurses the child day and night. She sacrifices her sleep, her food, her rest. She sacrifices everything. And in no time, the child comes back to life. He wakes up from consciousness. And very soon, both the mother and child, hand in hand, with spring in their steps, walk out of the hospital. This is the magic of the love of a mother. What is there that she would not do for her child? And therefore, Sadhu Vaswani always said to us that Mother's Day should not be once a year, but it should be every single day. Every single day you must love your mother, you must respect your mother, you must appreciate your mother. When Sadhu Vaswani was a child, the first thing he would do on waking up was he would go and bow down to the mother and would tell her, Mother, bless me. Remember, it is because of the mother that we all are here today. She has given us this precious gift of the human birth. How grateful should we be to her? How indebted are we to her? If it was not for her, we would not be here alive today. We would not be here meeting each other today. And Sadhu Vaswani always respected his mother. He would never disobey his mother. Never. Let me tell you a touching incident from the life of Sadhu Vaswani. As you all know, he was a very clever child. He grew up to become a very intelligent young man. And he was given the principalship of the most prestigious college of the country. And his mother was staying with him. In those days, the beds were not the same as we use today. The beds were made of cotton strips which were crisscrossed. I wish you could see those beds today. And the mother tells her son, as you're going to college, please tell the servant to come and tighten the strings of my bed. My bed has become loose. And Sadhu Vaswani says, yes, Ma. But what does he do? He takes a few steps forward, removes his coat. And then he himself sits on the floor and he tightens the strips of the cot. And the mother tells him, my son, why are you doing this? I asked you to call the servant. And Sadhu Vaswani falls at the feet of his mother and says to her, Ma, am I not your servant? The mother has tears in her eyes. She lifts up Sadhu Vaswani and she hugs him to her bosom. And she says, you are the light of my eyes. Yes, children, for the mother, the child is everything. Her love for the child is selfless, is unconditional. She wants nothing for herself. She only wants to give love, to give comfort, to give service, to do all that she can for her child. Isn't it not our duty to love our mothers, to appreciate them, to respect them, to adore them, to admire them? Today, let us do something for our mothers, because it's Mother's Day. Let us today, either you go and decorate your mother's room, you help her in doing the daily chores, go and say to her, I love you, appreciate her, respect her, and every single day go to her and tell her, Ma, I love you. What is there that I can do for you? What will make you happy? My dear children, That is the debt we owe to our mothers, and this Mother's Day comes to remind us that whatever we do is insignificant to repay all that a mother does for us. Therefore, always be sweet, kind, loving, gentle with your mother. Look out for opportunities to serve her, and you will be blessed. Thank you, little ones. Thank you, little angels. And may our beloved Dada shower his blessings on you in rich abundance on this Mother's Day. Thank you, Dada Sham.
Thank you so much, Krishna Didi, for the exceptionally beautiful story and for connecting us with our Divine Mother Dada. Beloved Dada is just not our Guru, but our father, our mother, our friend, our guide. His everlasting love has enveloped all of us and made us one big global family. Thank you, Dada, for everything. We pray to you to hold us all in your safe arms. We pray to you to take away the misery caused by this pandemic. We pray to you to restore peace, happiness, and health to this world. Let us now watch a beautiful question and answer session with our dearest Dada.
साल भर में सबसे प्यारा होता है एक दिन, सौ दुआएं दे रहा दिल तुमको आज के दिन. I wish you happy happy birthday, happy birthday, happy happy birthday to you. I wish you happy happy birthday, happy birthday, happy happy birthday to you. I wish you happy happy birthday, happy birthday, happy happy birthday to you. I wish you happy happy birthday, happy birthday, happy happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Children of St. Emilian schools, my very dear brothers and sisters, it is such a joy to be in your midst this morning. Today I am told we are having a question-answer session. You will put a number of questions. Any one of you can ask any question that she likes, and any one of you can give an answer. Because there may be some questions to which I may not be able to give adequate answers. And if at any time you find that you have a better answer than the one that I have given, don't hesitate in lifting your hand. The mic will come to you. And nothing will make me happier than to leave this hall having been enlightened by your wisdom, by your experience, by your knowledge.
Dada, this is one question whose answer all the students in the 10th standard want to know. How can we develop concentration of the mind?
If you want to develop concentration of the mind, the very first thing that you should do is to put a limit on the time that you watch the TV. Are you prepared to do it? Are you prepared to do it? I
Yes,
tell you
Dada.
that TV is such a temptation that if you sit in front of the TV screen, you say, I will not watch the TV for over half an hour. But when you look at the watch, you will find that 3 hours have already passed away. The TV is the cause of distraction. When I was a student, we did not have the TV. We could concentrate on our studies. Today, the TV takes away most of your spare time, and you are not able to give time to your studies. There is an exercise that I could pass on to you, which will help you in acquiring more and more concentration of the mind. But this is the very first thing. Set a limit. Say, I will not watch the TV for over half an hour. Or I will not watch the TV for over an hour. Set a limit to the time that you give to the TV. How many of you will try to do that? Don't look at each other and then raise your hands, huh? Thank you. If you do it, you will find that your mind automatically increases in concentration. There is an exercise that I would pass on to you. It is known in the ancient books as Tratak. Tratak. Tratak is the name of the exercise. At eye level, you keep a candle. Look at the flame of the candle. Let the candle keep on burning. You look at the flame of the candle. You look with unblinking eyes. Don't let your eyes blink. You will find that tears will flow out of the eyes. Don't blink. But when you blink, then you close the eyes and you will find an image of the white light of the flame here. Concentrate on that image. That image will gradually vanish. Then again open your eyes, look at the flame of the candle with unblinking eyes. Again close your eyes and look at the image. If you do this, you will grow in concentration. There is another exercise also which may help you in developing the power of concentration. That is, you sit comfortably on a chair or sit on the floor, squat. Concentrate at this point. At this point, the point at which the breath is going in and the breath is coming out. Just watch the breath going in. Don't follow the breath as it goes in. Watch the breath as it is going out. Don't follow the breath. Just concentrate at this point. Gradually you will begin to feel that the breath as it goes in gives you a cool sensation. The breath as it goes out gives you a sensation of heat. Many other things you will notice, but your concentration should be only at this point. That is another way of developing the power of concentration. There are other ways too, but I think these two are the simplest of the ways that I know. Yes.
Thank you so much, Dada. And we would like you to tell us, how should we choose good friends?
When I was a schoolboy, I tried to find out who is a good friend. I referred ancient books, ancient tomes. I even looked up a book by Aristotle on friendship. Aristotle says in one of his writings, he says, "My friend, there are no friends. My friend, there are no friends." I was not prepared to accept that statement. I said, surely there are good friends, there are true friends. I read the books of Plato, in which he gives us the teaching of the great sage Socrates. I read many books in those days, but I could not get the correct definition of a true friend. Then I went to Sadhu Vaswani. I put to him this question. His answer was very simple. He always gave simple answers to difficult questions. Sadhu Vaswani said, a true friend is one who knows my faults and failings, who knows my imperfections and weaknesses. He is aware of them all, and yet he continues to love me. This is a true friend. A true friend knows your life inside and outside. He knows your weaknesses, your imperfections, and yet he continues to love you. A true friend will not expect anything from you, but he will continue to give whatever he has to you. Therefore, you have the proverb in the English language, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Dada, how can we develop self-respect?
Therefore, you must first understand what is self. Remember, within every one of us there are two selves. There is the higher self, there is the lower self. Most of us are familiar with the lower self. That lower self is the self of so many negative emotions. It is the self of passion and pride. It is the self of resentment, ill will. It is the face of hatred, of greed. It is the self of hatred and greed. We have identified ourselves with this self. Therefore, you will find that in our daily life and in our daily transactions, we give importance to this self. This self sits on the threshold of our consciousness and easily catches us, captures us, misleads us, leads us astray. But there is a higher self. We are not yet acquainted with that higher self. It should be the primary purpose of education. It should be the primary purpose of every Mira school, to bring the students in touch with that higher self. It is our true self. It is our real self. Once we realize this, I am not this lower self, this dirty self. I am that higher self. I can achieve wonderful things. I am not sure if you have heard the name of that greatest musician produced in the last century. The greatest musician of the 20th century. He was the Italian musician Caruso. Caruso was his name. They used to say Caruso is not a musician. Caruso is a miracle. Caruso is a miracle. And he was truly a miracle. They used to keep a glass in front of him, and he used to sing, merely singing, no instrument, nothing of that sort. Through his music, through his singing, he could shatter the glass into pieces. Such powerful vibrations he could generate through his music. I am speaking to you of the 20th century. I am not speaking to you of the days of Tansen. Now this Caruso, when he first began when he gave the first performance, he was such a disappointment that his listeners, they were Italians, because he was also an Italian, and the Italians can be rough if they want to be rough. These Italians who had come to listen to Caruso, they were so deeply disappointed that they took sticks in their hands and chased Caruso out of the town. But he was not the one to give up. He was found facing up and down his living room, uttering these words as though they were a mantra of his life. You little me, get out of me. You big me, get into me. You little me, get out of me. You big me, get into me. You little me, get out of me. You big me, get into me. Kept on repeating these words 100,000 times every day. And that is how he became a miracle. Caruso became a miracle. Each one of you can become a miracle, provided you can bring, you can invite the big me into your life. Our difficulty is that we have identified ourselves with the little me. Baba, what can I do? I'm afraid. I see a lizard. I see a cockroach. Now cockroach, how could a person be afraid of a cockroach? But I think now the time is up. This was a siren. This was not my voice. This was a siren. The siren said the time is up.
So now that we have come to an end to this program, I would now like to share a small presentation which has glances of how we used to celebrate Mother's Day previously.
जन्म जन्म हो तू ही मेरे पास माँ, जन्म जन्म हो तू ही ज़मीं आसमां। जन्म जन्म हो तू ही मेरे पास माँ, जन्म जन्म हो तू ही ज़मीं आसमां। ये है खबर दिल में कहीं रब रहता है मगर मेरे दिल में रहती भोली वाली मेरी माँ, मेरे दिल में।
प्रभु तेरी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है, प्रभु तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम प्रभु जी, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम प्रभु जी, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। प्रभु तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। तकलीफें और तंगी में नूर एक तू ही मददगार है। उठाए अंजलि के जन्मों के सारे भार है। करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, सब काम हो रहा है। करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, सब काम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम दाता, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम दाता, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। दाता तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। दाता तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा